This is Ron Mickens from Lakeland, Florida. Fraud upon the court. You know the subject. The truth is in the details. Stay with me. Stay with me. Let me say that again. The truth is in the details. Every judge, the 11th Circuit Court judges, the Federal District Court judge in Tampa, the 2nd District Court of Appeals judges, 10th Judicial Circuit Court judges, in my opinion, every lawyer probably in this country knows that if a deed, quitclaim deed, that have not been signed in the presence of two subscribing witnesses is void. The deed is void ab initio. I am not an attorney. I'm not a judge. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Hill, State Attorney Jerry Hill, Assistant State Attorney Mike Cusick, Chief Investigator Terry Burkham, and experienced investigator Don Pale. For some reason, collectively, they don't realize, or they are pretending that they don't realize, that a quitclaim deed that was not witnessed by two subscribing witnesses is void. A quitclaim deed that was fraudulently created, it was fraudulently prepared, fraudulently made, it was fraudulently executed, it was fraudulently notarized, it was fraudulently delivered, it was fraudulently recorded. Okay? It fraudulently conveyed our property. It was used to fraudulently induce chase. It was used to fraudulently encumber a mortgage on our property in favor of Damron Construction Company. It was used to fraudulently convert our title, to fraudulently slander our title. They committed organized fraud, scheme to the fraud, extortion, perjury. They committed bank fraud, mail fraud, wire fraud, real estate fraud. The list go on. Misfeasance, malfeasance, false acknowledgement, false validation of signatures. The list goes on all the way up to racketeering, false pretenses. Remember, Damron Construction Company is building houses. They have established an enterprise of building houses under false pretenses. Now, Jerry Hill, for some reason, I got 6 letters. I got 6 letters. This is what I need you all to stay with me. From Mr. Hill, Assistant State Attorney Mike Cusick, Chief Investigator Terry Burgum, and experienced economic investigator Don Pale. For some reason, the only wrong that they acknowledged that Miss Canady and the Damrons and them did, they just said Miss Canady just took a false acknowledgement. Oh, look at it. Stay with me. Jerry Hill, outrageously, he shockingly, he willfully, he intentionally, he maliciously, he pretextually omitted, he fraudulently omitted all of the above crimes that I just named out to you. He said Miss Canady just made a mistake. Okay, nothing that I'm telling you. Judge Strickland was the trial judge. He saw it. He saw it. I'm not an investigator, a law enforcement officer. Alan Damron walked into Stewart Title of Polk with Canady and Rewis and made a deed to my property. That is not right. It don't take a genius to know that this is a fraudulent scheme. Okay, I can get into that a little bit deeper, but I believe that you got the point. Now you got to remember, because this is what you cannot forget. Even today, Jerry Hill and his investigative team, Cusick and Pale and Burgum, they're still saying today, up to this day, that our property was not fraudulently conveyed. They are misrepresenting that we transferred or conveyed our property. That is the reason why Jerry Hill, that is the reason why Sheriff, Grady Judge, all law enforcement is protecting thieves, because Jerry Hill is fraudulently, and he did, and he still is now, fraudulently misrepresenting that we transferred our property. That is the lie. That's a major lie. It's almost as big as, it's just as big and as powerful as Judge Moore's misrepresentation. Make no mistake about it. I got the lie and all 6 of his letters that I got from him. Just a consistent lie that he have used and that he have perpetrated to deprive us of everything. And let's not forget it. He's doing it for the blood money. Make no mistake about it. He's been in it from the beginning, protecting the Damrons, Stewart Title Guaranty Company, Stewart Information Service Corporation, Canady, Rewis, and Highsmith from their crimes and their torts, even after Judge Moore and Judge Strickland unequivocally, they saw what this man and this company, Damron Construction Company, had did. It don't take a genius. I know Jerry Hill and his investigator. This would be the most incompetent people ever if they did not see this and understood this. That deed is void ab initio. The reason why it's being ignored is because Jerry Hill have perpetrated this fraud on everybody. They got the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. They got the Federal District Court of Appeals. They got the Second District Court of Appeal. The 10th Judicial Circuit judges all have accepted and enforcing this man's fraudulent misrepresentation. It is incredible. They made only one exception. They just said that Miss Canady made a mistake and did a false notarization. That's incredible. Okay. Judge Moore. You heard me talk about this game changer. To deprive us of everything. You've never seen anything like it. She misrepresented that we essentially desired and sought rescission. I need you to understand that I call it a high-tech lynching. You've heard me use the word that she reduced us to nothing. In other words, what I mean by that, this deprived us of our complaint, our counterclaims, our cross claims, our third-party claims, all of our offenses, and all of our defenses. We were deprived of let me just be a little bit more specific, of our 42 U.S.C. Section 1983 procedural, substantive, stigmatization, due process rights. Our Section 1983 First Amendment rights, freedom of speech, association, and redress, equal protection. Our Civil Rights Act under the 1871, 1964, 1971 Civil Rights Act to prevent us from being discriminated and retaliated based on our race. They deprived us of everything, all of our constitutional rights, with this fraudulent misrepresentation that we desired rescission of the construction contract. I hope it making sense, because we have to understand this fraud upon the code. Remember, they can only create and continue this fraud by misrepresenting that this is what Ron and Gloria Mickens desired. It's now the Second District Court of Appeal, after Judge Moore write up this lie, Second District Court of Appeal affirms it. So when the Second District Court of Appeal affirmed it, then we have nothing anymore. We have no rights. This authorized gives Judge Colstein this license to create these fraudulent misrepresentations. This gives Judge Colstein to adopt Jerry Hill's fraudulent misrepresentation that we transferred our property to Damron Construction Company. So this is what he's doing. Please understand, this ain't no litigation. What he's doing, these are just criminal acts. I've told you, all of Judge Colstein's orders and judgments are criminal acts. He's trying to justify and employ and enforce Jerry Hill, the state attorney's fraudulent misrepresentation line saying that we conveyed our property to the Damrons. All of them going to accept this lie and try to do the impossible. Reverse Judge Strickland's findings on our fraud, cancellation of deed, quiet title, ejectment, and breach of contract action. Now, in the meantime, while he's doing this, what do you think he's doing to us? This man he's degrading us. He's demeaning us. He's humiliating us. He's mortifying us. He's abasing us. He's reducing us to nothing mentally and psychologically. There is no trial. They eliminated all of that when they misrepresented that we essentially desire and sought rescission. Now, we got to make sure that, we understand that Jerry Hill, the state attorney, I don't know how he had this kind of power over these people. Oh, they got to reverse Strickland. They got to do the impossible. Trying to get the truth out of a lie. How in the world do the Federal District Court judge and the 11th Circuit Court adopt and accept these lies, knowing full well you can't reverse Strickland? It's protected by the force of res judicata, collateral estoppel. That is what you call claim preclusion and issue preclusion. Judge Strickland final judgment on the merits of our five claim is the law of the case. It's simple. This lie that Jerry Hill is that he's perpetrating to this point. Damron, they protected Damron transferring our property today. These people, this judge, humiliated and degraded us. He put me in jail for 90 days. Come on, for 90 days. And then he sent a sheriff's SWAT team out to murder or kill us. They removed us off our own property. The only way that we can exercise our liberty interest, or we can't, because we will be locked up or killed. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. I hope you know that these fraudulent misrepresentation is game changing. They're game changing. They took away everything, all of our constitutional rights. Now, I'm trying to lighten up a little bit, but I need you to review all of these videos. Everything that I've said to you is supported by documentary and testimonial evidence. Okay. The truth is in the details. The 11th Circuit, Jerry Hill, got this kind of influence over the 11th Circuit and the Federal District Court and the 2nd District Court of Appeals. They had to turn the winners into the losers and the losers into the winners to try to support Jerry Hill and his misrepresentation that we transferred our property. to Damron Construction Company. A thief. Canady and Rewis and Highsmith, all thieves. Unequivocally thieves, and they know about it. So, when I tell you this man is a hypocrite and he belongs in jail, he does. Make no mistake about it. Oh, I can go on, because these 6 letters that I have here, they got his lie in every one of them. No, ladies and gentlemen, this man has to be held accountable. It's simple. They all have to be held accountable. That's all to it. Now, stay with me. I'm going to give you a little break, but somewhat, if you got it, I believe you got it. I believe this 8-piece puzzle that I've given you, you're going to be able to see it. Okay? Unequivocally, you're going to see that you see that these people are guilty of fraud upon the court, treason against the Constitution. They have no immunity. This is warring against the Constitution, violation of interstate commerce. Now, like I said, you're going to see me in the future. So, but make sure that you subscribe, you view these videos, and you gotta pass it on. It's time for a change. It's time for a change for our children. Make no mistake about it. There's only one way to survive in this world and to be happy, and that is to be honest. Now, I'm going to end this video, and I'll see you down the road. But hang in there. Pass this video on. I'll see you later.